Hello guys, good morning. How are you doing? I hope you are okay. En vista que pues creo que los cuatro que están de oyentes, em, vamos a desarrollar el tema y hacer un ejercicio y les va a quedar la clase grabada. La siguiente clase espero que la mayoría de sus compañeros puedan estar, ¿verdad? Y participar y continuaremos con el tema. Right? In the zero conditional, if you remember, you are going to use the simple present in the if clause, and also you are going to use the simple present in the main clause or the result, right? But today we're going to start with the first conditional. Also, you can call it like type 1, right? So let's start with this. It says first conditional, also known as type 1 conditional, real present. The first conditional is used to express a real or very probable situation in the present or future. The first conditional, como bien lo dice acá, también la podemos encontrar o conocer como tipo 1. En este caso, en la first conditional, vamos a utilizarla para expresar una situación en el presente o en el futuro, que exprese una realidad, que sea verdad, ¿verdad? The first conditional uses the simple present in the if clause and the future in the main clause. En el caso de la first conditional, van a utilizar el tiempo presente simple en la if clause y van a utilizar el futuro, en este caso sería el will or won't, si es negativo, en la main clause. If plus present simple, comma, future simple. Don't forget the comma because here you have two clauses, right? So, if plus the condition, comma, and the result. Let's look at this sentence. If we work hard, we will finish the project on time. Look at this one. Vean la estructura gramatical que tenemos acá. Tenemos la if clause, comenzamos con la if clause, luego tenemos el sujeto, el verbo en su forma base, porque estamos utilizando el presente simple, complemento y luego coma, y comenzamos con la main clause o el resultado. En este caso vamos a comenzar con el sujeto, luego will, que sería el futuro, ¿verdad? Nuestro auxiliar para el futuro, el verbo en su forma base y el complemento. The condition is, if we work hard, si nosotros trabajamos duro, esa sería la condición. This is an if clause because it begins with if. What is the result of this if clause? The result is, we will finish the project on time. So this will be the result. In this case, you need to use the future, simple future, that is will, right? So we will finish the project on time. Si nosotros trabajamos duro, vamos o podríamos terminar el proyecto a tiempo. Entonces, esta es la estructura de la first conditional. Also, we have to use a comma at the end of an if clause when an if clause comes at the beginning of the sentence. Recuerden siempre la coma. Si usted comienza con la if clause, tiene que utilizar una coma para separar las dos clauses o las dos oraciones en este caso. Si usted Dado caso, vamos a cambiar el orden, ¿verdad? De las oraciones, tener primero la main clause y luego la if clause. En ese caso, si no van a utilizar la coma. Let's see some examples. If I don't feel well tomorrow, comma, I won't go to work. So, look at this one. Here you have a -1 in the if clause and a -1 in the main clause. If I don't feel well tomorrow, you're using here don't because that is in a simple present tense, right? If I don't feel well tomorrow, I won't go to work, right? Si no me siento bien mañana, no podré ir al trabajo. That will be the first conditional. If the weather is nice tomorrow, we will have a picnic at the park. You can say the if clause, the if were, right? So if the weather is nice tomorrow, comma, we will have a picnic at the park, right? So if he doesn't arrive soon, we will leave without him. Also here, you're using the if clause at the beginning. But also you can change the order, right? You can say we will leave without him if he doesn't arrive soon. You can also do that, right? So, result plus if plus condition. We can also change the order of the sentence and have the main clause, the result before the if clause, the condition. How can we change our example sentence? If it rains tomorrow, we will stay home to this order. We say, we will stay home if it rains tomorrow. Como les decía, también podemos cambiar el orden, tener primero el resultado o la main clause y luego la if clause y la condición. Ahí tenemos el ejemplo, if it is rains tomorrow, we will stay home. Ahí en ese ejemplo comenzamos con la if clause, luego coma y luego teníamos el resultado. Pero podemos iniciar con el resultado, we will stay home. Y aquí no necesitamos coma porque ya iniciamos la siguiente clause con if. If it rains tomorrow, right? For example, if you look in the garage, you will find them. Here you start with the if clause. You have the if clause, comma, and then the result. But if you want to change the order, you can say, you will find them if you look in the garage, right? Or, if you take this medicine, you will feel much better. Also, you can switch that and say, you will feel better if you take this medicine. Entonces, así como la zero conditional, también podemos hacer el cambio de colocar primero el resultado y luego la if clause. Y no altera el significado de ninguna de las oraciones en ese caso. Let's make a review here. It says, first conditional, you're going to have the simple present where in the if clause. If we work hard, here you have the if word, we work hard, that will be the condition, and don't forget the comma. Then you are going to start with the result or the main clause, right? We will finish the project on time. That will be the result, the whole sentence, right? Also, if you want to switch that, you can say, we will finish the project on time if we work hard. Also, the first conditional is used to express a real or very probable situation in the future. It refers to things that will possibly happen, right, in the future. If a if a condition is met. The first conditional is common when we're talking about possible plans, promises, warnings, threats, or for persuading someone. Podemos utilizarla, the first conditional, cuando tengamos un plan, promesa, ¿verdad? O queramos persuadir a alguien para que realice algo. Entonces ahí podemos utilizar nosotros the first conditional. Here you have some examples, condition and the result. Don't forget that in the if clause we're going to use simple present. And in the result, the future simple or simple future, that will be will or want, it depends. If I go to Italy next week for work, comma, I'll visit the Colosseum, right? If I have time tomorrow, I will help you. Also, you can say, if you touch that wire, you will get an electric shock, right? Also, you can change, you will get an electric shock if you touch that wire, right? So there you have the first conditional, right? So, know that you can't participate, but let's do it for you to have some examples, right? So, let me share that with you. Okay, here you have this. It says, let's do 10 of them, I guess. We're going to do 10. It says, put the verb into the correct first conditional form. Right? Let's do 10. And you're going to have as a homework the other 10. Right? So, here you have this. Put the verb into the correct first conditional form. Here you have a sentence and you have to use the verb that you have between parentheses. Right? So, remember, you're going to have in the if clause simple present, right? And in the main clause, you're going to have future. That will be will, right? Or want. It depends. So, if I out tonight, here I have blank, right? Comma, I go to the cinema, right? So, here you have the if clause. So you can say, if I go, right? If I go out tonight, I will go to the cinema. So here you have the condition and the result, right? Second, if you get back late, I be angry. So you can say here, if you get back late, right? Because that's simple present. I will what? I will be angry. Here you need to use the base form be. I will be angry, right? What about the number 3? Here you have a negative one. Not see. So, if we, which could be the auxiliary for the negative form in simple present. So, if we don't, because you have we as a subject, right? So if we don't see each other tomorrow, we will see each other next week. Si se fijan acá, es una oración negativa, por lo tanto ustedes ya saben que en el presente simple utilizamos dos auxiliares, don't and doesn't. ¿Cuándo utilizamos doesn't? Con tercera persona singular, he, she, and it. And don't con primera persona singular y segunda persona del plural, I, we, you, and they, right? So, if we don't see each other tomorrow, we will see each other next week. Conditioned result, right? Let's see the number 4. If he comes, because you are using here third person, so that is simple present, you need to use or add the s here, right? Because that is a verb that finishes in e. So if he comes, I will be surprised. Otro punto que no deben de olvidar es, si usted tiene tercera persona singular, he, she, and it, en la if clause, ¿verdad? Como es tercera persona, está hablando en afirmativo, usted tiene que aplicar la regla que ya ha estudiado anteriormente del presente simple, de agregarle s, es, cambiar la y por i, agregar es, ¿verdad? De acuerdo al verbo que usted tenga y, por supuesto, el sujeto. Entonces, en este caso tenemos he, que es tercera persona, entonces comes. If he comes, I will be surprised, right? This will be the result. Number 5. If we wait here, we will be late, right? So if we wait here, we will be late. That will be, okay? 6. If we go on holiday this summer, we will go to Spain. Right? Also, if you want to switch that, you can say, we will go to Spain if we go on holiday this summer. That will be possible also. Let's see this one. If the weather not improve, in this case, you're talking about the weather, right? So, you can say, if the weather doesn't, because you can take it as a third person singular, right? If the weather doesn't, if the weather, let me move this a little bit, okay. If the weather doesn't improve, we will, or we won't, in this case, right? We won't have a picnic, right? So, also you can say will not, but you can also use won't. That is better. So we won't have a picnic, right? So also you can say we won't have a picnic if the weather doesn't improve. You can also have that, right? First the result and then the condition. Let's see the number 8. Also there you have a -1 in the if clause. So, if I don't, right, because that is a negative, right? If I don't go, to bed early, I will be tired. Or you can say, I will be tired tomorrow if I don't go to bed early, right? Let's see 9. If we eat all this cake, right? Eat all this cake, we will, right? Feel sick. Yes? And the last one, that is negative also. If you don't want to go out, right? If you don't want to go out, which could be this, I will cook dinner at home, right? Or you can also say, I will cook dinner at home if you don't want to go out, right? You don't want to go out, right? So, there you have the examples, right? Remember, you are going to use the simple present in the if clause. And you're going to use the simple future real or one, it depends, in the result or in the main clause, right? So, here you have 10 sentences more. So you're going to do this as a homework, right? For the next class, we're going to check them, right? Together. La próxima clase, vamos a revisar esta tarea. Ustedes en casa, realícenla. Recuerden qué tiempos van a utilizar, ¿verdad? Si estamos hablando de la if clause primero, saben que en la if clause vamos a utilizar presente simple. Y en el resultado vamos a utilizar will, futuro simple. Entonces, esta va a ser su tarea, realizar estas 10 oraciones más utilizando la first conditional. ¿Ok? Así que tomen nota, captura. Yo les voy a enviar el documento para que ustedes puedan realizar la tarea, ¿verdad? Ahí a Google Chat o a WhatsApp y la vamos a revisar todos juntos la próxima clase. También algo muy importante que quería decirles es que después de terminar la clase van a poder encontrar ustedes ya la primera evaluación del módulo 4. La semana pasada no tuvimos clase, ¿verdad? Por el asueto, pero ya estamos en el módulo 4. Ya prácticamente nos quedan 3 clases más y terminamos el ciclo. Así que por eso vamos a realizar la primera evaluación del módulo 4 el día de ahora. Van a tener hasta el domingo para entregarla. Trate de hacer las evaluaciones a tiempo. No espere hasta que ya esté la última. De hecho, hay personas que lo hacen que esperan hasta que ya esté la última evaluación para poder realizar las demás. Recuerde que su nota en ese caso ya no está en base a 10, puede ser en base a 8, en base a 6, depende de los días que usted se tarde para realizar la evaluación. Así que, jóvenes, realicen las evaluaciones a tiempo, ya son las últimas. Prácticamente, como les digo, solo tenemos 3 clases más o 2, dependiendo de los tiempos, y terminamos el ciclo. Así que, por favor, realicen las evaluaciones a tiempo, ¿ok? Y en vista que, pues, ya nadie puede participar, ¿verdad? Porque están de oyentes, vamos a terminar la clase hasta acá. Realicen la tarea. Si ustedes tienen preguntas sobre el tema que estudiamos el día de ahora, pueden hacerme las preguntas en WhatsApp, no hay ningún problema, yo con gusto les ayudo y luego podrán igual encontrar la clase en el sitio. Así que don't forget to do the first evaluation, right? And have a nice week. Take care a lot, guys, and bye bye. See you the next class.